Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Permasand Invitational Round 5, which of course is lower bracket, and it is Watashi, also known as FLCL, against TDK. This is, like I said, elimination because it is lower bracket, so one of these guys is going to be alive in the next round, one of them will not. Let's get straight to it. Here is their set. We are starting in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, Watashi, FLCL on the bottom against TDK on the top, and we have Rocks and Substitute respectively from the Azelf and the Heatran. Taunt will get the obligatory Fire Blast. Focus Sash going to get him to hang on, and Boom is going to at least pop the sub on the way out. The attempted move from TDK was another Fire Blast. He was not able to pull the trigger and substitute again. Waterfall going to get the revenge kill, and we've got ourselves a 5-5. My Lotic going to be the answer to Gyarados, but he actually switched back to Meta, which for some reason was invisible for a moment there, but now he's back. And it's going to be Agility and Surf, respectively. Meta looking all right here. Goes for the Zen Headbutt, looks for the flinch, doesn't get it, and he gets hit with the Surf. We see that the Meta has Life Orb, and he's going to end up trading with the Milo via Boom. So we've got ourselves a pretty quick DPP so far. Quick 4-4. Gyarados gets Intimidate off on the T-Tar. Waterfall and Pasho Berry going to make that do a lot less. Crunch here is going to come up very, very short, especially after the Intimidate. And here comes another Waterfall, which this time, without the Pasho Berry, is going to be plenty good enough for the knockout. Leaves us in a 4-3 situation. Make that a 3-3 situation. DPP is so fast sometimes. There's the Lati revenge kill. He's going to go for Dragon Pulse again as Lucario comes in. Luke Skywalker with the Crunch knockout. So we're looking at a physical Lucario here. Goes close combat. Bronzong taking 65 from that. But he's going to reverse the dimensions here and get himself going. Extreme Speed. Gyro Ball will be good enough. Bronzong very low, but will that be good enough at this point? Dragonite also has Extreme Speed, as it turns out, so there's the knockout. We've got ourselves a 2-1 very quickly, and it is Last Poke Rhyperior from TDK. That takes nothing from Extreme Speed. And there's Stone Edge, so it all comes down to a 1v1. What do we got? Gliscor versus Rhyperior. Swords Dance, Earthquake. Well, Critical Hit makes it pretty boring. There is the knockout. I have no clue. I don't know enough about Rhyperior and DPP. I know that Trick Room was about to expire, so I don't think it mattered because I think Gliscor was about to just be faster again anyway. So I think even without the crit, he just Earthquakes and kills him again. So I don't think it matters. I think Watashi had it either way, but it would have been intriguing to me to see what the Rhyperior could have done. But I mean, if the set is like Dance, Edge, EQ sub or something, what could you have done to the Gliscor? I don't think the crit mattered. I think Watashi won that either way. But I don't know. Rhyperior is a poke that I know BKC likes in this tier, but I believe it is in UU or something for a reason. Not a popular or an incredible poke in the DPP metagame. Regardless, FLCL Watashi wins game 1 pretty quickly, 17 turns, and TDK opts to bring us to Gen 3, which you know I enjoy narrating. Here we are in my bread and butter gen. We'll switch those sides for continuity. We'll put Watashi FLCL on the bottom once again, and TDK on the top. Metagross is going to go for the immediate mash against the lead T-Tar. It's going to miss against Milotic. This is the same matchup we saw in the DPP. Meta against Milotic, just like before. Last time it resulted in a Boom trade. This time it's going to result in Watashi going to Lax. And out comes the Prickler. Enjoy it while you can, because Cacturne and Sandvale are almost certainly, to my great displeasure, to my tears, is very likely going to get banned pretty soon. Nevertheless, he is attempting to find some Sandvale BS, and he has not found it yet. So far, everything has connected, and the Prickler is down already to 11% without doing a damn thing. And he's going to get out of the way. T-Tar is going to come in. Body Slam is whatever, and he doesn't find the para either. And here comes Swampert. There is Thunder Wave, which makes sense. That's very standard on the Sandvale teams. Hydro Pump comes down. Milotic does not care. Now it's Lax, so we have two very different archetypes here. We have a physical or balanced offense here from Watashi against some variant of the infamous Veil or Double Veil team, probably Double Veil from TDK. So very contrasting styles here. We'll see how it plays out. Watashi comes in with the Swampert, which is not physical in this gen. It is special. Crunch landing on the Swampert, and it's going to take a good chunk and then go for substitute on the way down. Looking at an Endeavor Pert, shows the Endeavor here. 52% not bad, but most of that going to get recovered away from my Lotic. Going to swing and a miss on the Swagger there, trying to get some attack yourself BS going in his confusion, but he misses the Swagger. He is now going to go for Hydro Pump, and it's going to be very underwhelming, but that's going to enable him, if he wants to get a substitute off again and make his endeavors even better. And it's going to be an over prediction and a miss on the Toxic there from TDK. Salic Berry triggering. Now Endeavor Pert is really dangerous. Gets Milo down to 10%. She's going to go up to 60%, so we very well may see some more Swagger nonsense here, but he's going to miss for a second time, unluckily. And there is the Surf. So it all becomes a prediction game at this point. There is Endeavor, and there is Surf for the knockout. But Milo very, very low. Here comes Aerodactyl looking for the revenge kill. See what move he locks in on. Donphan comes down, so this looks like a McMegan-esque version of the Double Veil team. He's the first guy that I know of that brought Donphan on this archetype. Hidden power there, is that HP Rock? I guess it must be. HP Rock against Salamence. Fair enough. They're going to go blow for blow, but we have the OP Donphan here slugging it out against Salamence. That's really something. Dragon Claw comes down. It gets protected against, but Donphan must get out of the way here. It will not survive another Hidden Power Grass. Watashi goes Dragon Claw instead. That's going to leave Aerodactyl also unable to survive another one, but Arrow's faster here and forces him out. And unfortunately for TDK, he's going to lock on the wrong move. Double Edge doesn't get it done here. He is now going to attempt with Magneton, so he's only single veil, not double veil, to trap and kill the Metagross. And he's going to be successful. It looks to be locked on Meteor Mash, so Thunderbolts will get it done. He's now going to sub and hope to not get it broken. Certainly no chance of it breaking when the Meteor Mash simply misses. And now that's going to be out of here. Watashi falls further behind. It's going to be a 4-6 advantage for TDK. TDK did not win the first game, and he's looking pretty good to send us to a Game 3 here. Lax is going to Fire Blast, so we're looking at a Utility Lax. And Cacturne is going to come in, try to dodge a Fire Blast, which it had a pretty damn good shot of doing. But guess what? It connects anyway. Out of here, Cacturne. And now we have ourselves a 5-4, make that a 5-3 with the quick Aerodactyl revenge kill. Here's Tyranitar. There's Rock Slide. There's DD. That could turn things around real quick. My Lotic is at 10% and Donphan's at 32%. +2/+2 Tar might end this right here. +3/+2 Tar. Oh yeah, pending a Rock Slide miss, we are Dunyan Rings here. Things just turned around real fast. Donphan is not going to be able to get it done given its current state. This T-Tar is too boosted. I believe we are looking at a quick back sweep here. TDK was looking real good, but all of a sudden he is just not. He was ahead, and now this Tar all of a sudden is very set up. And we are almost certainly Dunyan Rings here. I can't imagine how TDK at this point is going to pull this back. Goes for Protect, Double Edge, sure, but Donphan is still, I mean, he's going to survive, but damage super duper done. How do you beat the Aerodactyl and the Salamence here? I believe the answer is a pretty straightforward you don't. But TDK sure as hell is going to try. The Donphan has been working overtime. Donphan has been MVP for TDK this game. Underrated Mon, perhaps. Some people certainly think so, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. Unless it doesn't have Brick Break here, but they almost all do. Brick Break and T-Wave. I don't know what could happen here. Actually, wait. Yeah, okay. TDK made the brilliant play. I didn't know that he was going to. I was going to point this out. Man, I wish it hadn't happened on screen. I wanted to make myself look smart and say it before he does it. But yeah, no, TDK, this is actually the right play. This may seem unusual. This is not a prediction with the Thunder Wave. He's not trying to hit the Aerodactyl. Obviously, Arrow's not coming in. The reason that he's doing this is because the only way that TDK can win is if he Thunder Waves a bunch of times. He can't kill the Salamence. So what he needs to do is have a bunch of turns of full para for the Salamence where the T-Tar just sits in here and gains lefties. And the goal here is that eventually he gains lefties enough to where he can actually survive the Earthquake from the Aerodactyl. And the beautiful thing with doing this is that by spamming the Thunder Wave, the Aerodactyl cannot just switch in for free here and put a stop to it, because then it'll get hit with a wave, and that's really, really bad. So this is actually brilliant from TDK. I mean, he's still probably going to lose because he would need a bazillion turns of full power in a row, and that's mathematically unlikely, but a lot of players would just be dead to rights here. TDK is making the right play. This is an out for him, however unlikely. And I love to see the brain here. TDK, smart guy. This is absolutely the right thing to do. So you spam T-Wave here. You need a bunch of full power turns in a row. You eventually lefties up to where Aerodactyl can't kill you. And then, who knows, then you T-Wave it and you go for the crit or the full power or whatever. A lot of things have to go right. TDK almost certainly is going to lose, but I wanted to point out this is a really intelligent play, and we don't see this kind of thing very often, so very cool to see. Nevertheless, we're probably done here. Well, there's... Aww. There's the brick break. He's out of here, but it was still cool to see, and that is going to be a 2-0 series victory for Watashi. Going to eliminate TDK, who had a nice run. Losing in round 5 is solid. It was a good run for him. But Watashi FLCL is going to be the winner here. Makes the nice comeback almost solely on the back of the DD tar. TDK had a nice lead up to that point, but Watashi had done a good job with his long-term thinking. He had managed to make plays that got both the Milotic and the Donphan, which are the intended Tyranitar answers for TDK, very low, and that enabled him to set up his sweeper and just put a massive gaping hole in TDK's team that he was not able to recover from. The tower itself did not finish the game, but it might as well have. It left TDK so far behind that the other things that Watashi had could clean up. And to be fair, TDK's team is a little DD tower vulnerable to begin with. Milotic and Donphan is like good-ish against it, but it's not necessarily good enough. It's a little bit shaky. But Watashi did a very good job of setting up his win con, which in this case ended up being a combination of Pokemon as opposed to just the one. He played it very well to set up that situation, and I certainly think he deserves this victory. So that is the conclusion of round 5. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There are only 8 guys remaining in round 6. We are getting down to the wire here, and the real money is in sight for a number of these players. If you enjoyed this tournament so far, please do hit that thumbs up on the video, and even more importantly, what you could really do to help me out, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel here if you've not done so already. I upload pretty regularly. I put a lot of time and effort into all this. One click to sub, I would really, really appreciate it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in round 6.